So it's 2 a.m, 2:06 according to this clock. My hair is wet because I just had a shower, and I wasn't planning on vlogging at 2 a.m. when I'm about to go to bed, considering I've been travelling and busy and drinking all this weekend because I was in Berlin for a wedding. But you know when you're just in the shower and you're thinking about things and having shower thoughts, and this is something which kind of like, I don't know, normally when I have ideas for things I want to vlog about, I'm like, mental note, I'm going to vlog about that when I next have time to vlog, and then I never do have time to vlog, and you know, it's late at night, but it was something which I thought kind of I really wanted to vlog about, and I'm like, the only time I know I'm going to be able to vlog about it is if I do it now. So here I am in my pyjamas, wet hair, post-shower, 2 a.m. So it's not going to be a very long vlog. But it comes about from something that I said earlier today in a conversation which is a completely different kind of conversation from what this vlog's going to be. My hair is poking me in the eye a lot, oh boy. And I was having a conversation with Edson about streaming and inconsistency and how, like, bad it's been making me feel about being inconsistent lately and how it's been impacting numbers and how I feel like I'm a bad streamer, etc, etc, things like that. And, you know, like, he's saying all this nice stuff and I'm just not really feeling it because, like, at the end of the day, it's like, you know your own numbers. You know how many viewers you're getting, how many donations you're getting, how many new followers you're getting, things like that. And nobody else can really know those numbers and how they change but you, because you're exposed to them on, like, you know, a stream by stream basis. And I said that, you know, you are your own worst critic. And, like, that's a phrase, that's like, a, you know, a common phrase that's said. But I was just thinking about it tonight and I've just realised how true it is. And I think it's kind of an important thing because I was told earlier tonight about one of my friends who has just opened up and said that they want to kill themselves. Not as an immediate happening right now risk, but just, you know, something that's just happened recently. And it's not, obviously, this isn't something that can just be solved just like that. Like, you know, all the stupid people like, you know, oh, you'll get over it, it's just a thing, it'll pass, like, but I think one of the problems that we, in general, have right now is that we are our own worst critics, and especially in a world where social media is showing all the highs and lows of people's lives, and showing all the, not even the lows, sorry, showing all the best bits of people's lives, especially on things like Facebook. I think Facebook's probably one of the worst ones. It can be really difficult because you're always constantly measuring yourself against people, and we are definitely our own worst critics. And I think I get it on almost a daily basis where somebody says something about them that I just don't think is true, but to them it is true, and I do it as well. I say it as well, probably again on a daily basis. I'll say, oh, my fringe has dried really funny today, or oh, I look really tired under my eyes, or oh, I didn't get enough sleep last night, and you can tell because I look kind of pale, or oh god, I think my skirt is a little bit too short today, or like, oh, my legs are a bit chubbier, I've gained a bit of weight. And all of those things are things which nobody else would have noticed, or not noticed until I pointed them out. And I get that from other friends as well. Some of my friends are like, oh, I've got like a, you know, a spot on my face, I wonder if anyone will notice. Or like, oh god, I plucked my eyebrows too much and I think it looks really uneven. And it's the kind of thing which you don't even notice, or you don't notice until they point it out, or you would have just gone the whole day without noticing. But only we know our own flaws so truly, and know how we differ on a day-by-day basis. And I think we're all so wrapped up in our own stuff going on, our own problems, our own criticisms of each other, that we don't point out the good things in other people. And I think it's important. It's an important thing which I'm really, really trying to work on recently, which is difficult because I've been struggling with low self-esteem most of my life, but it's something I definitely want to improve on right now, because I feel like we spend so much time looking at our own flaws and focus on our own lives and, you know, how good our lives can appear to other people, that we forget to kind of help other people with their lives and promote the good things about other people's lives. So we're so wrapped up in saying, oh, my skin looks so blotchy today, that we forget to say to someone else, you know, oh wow, you know, you look absolutely radiant today, or like, you know, your eye makeup's really good today, or I really like that shirt. Like, we don't spend enough time complimenting other people and making their lives feel better on a daily basis, because we're all too busy thinking about our own flaws and our own problems. And that's not to say you should neglect your own problems, but the little things which really, in the grand scheme of things, don't matter, we focus on way too much. And I think it's good to really put it into context of next time you think like, you know, my skin looks a little bit red around my nose today. I don't think it looks very good. Would you think that about someone else? Like, I've never, unless it's been a really, really major thing, I've never looked at someone and thought like, ooh, their skin looks a bit different today, or like, ooh, that skirt's a bit of a different cut today, or like, you know, it's the kind of thing where you just don't notice those things about other people because they just don't matter. Like, they're just so tiny things, but to you as a, you know, you're in your own heart, you know when something's wrong or just different with you, and so you point out a lot, you know, more in your head, like, oh, I look a bit different today, I don't look as good today, I don't feel as good today, things like that, I'm not, you know, good enough. And I think it's a really important thing to try and have a mindset of just focusing on the good things about other people. And if you can help do that and promote that mindset, then other people will start doing it, and they'll start focusing on the good things about other people and about you as well. And I think that's a really important mindset we need to get back into, because it's very strange how even though social media has options of liking and favoriting and sharing and commenting on things about people, it's still got the kind of main mindset of like, I need to be posting this content. You know, social media websites encourage you to post pictures and statuses and opinions and things like that, and even though they have the option to like support other people, I don't think that gets used enough, or not in the correct way. And you know, like, I think it's the unprompted things that mean the most, and I think we have to get better now that we're in a kind of social media sort of time to get better at unprompted compliments and unprompted nice things. If I were to upload, you know, a selfie to Twitter or Instagram, then I'd get comments like, you know, you look really pretty, you look really nice. I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging here, this is just a fact. If I were to upload something to Instagram, upload something to Twitter, I'll get a couple dozen likes at least, I'll get a couple of comments being like, you look really pretty, I love your dress, your eyes look amazing, etc, etc. But throughout my normal day, just living life, I very, very rarely get people randomly saying something nice. And that's not to say that I'm like, people should say more nice things about me, but I think that's the problem here. I think we get so used to just being prompted to say nice things when somebody posts something nice or something pretty or something exciting that we've kind of forgotten how to do unprompted niceness. And you know, maybe I'll go into work thinking, oh, I think my legs look a bit, you know, pale because I haven't been getting them out in the sun, everyone else has got nice tans. But then someone might say to me, oh, your hair looks lovely today, you've got a really nice wave in it. And that will make me completely forget about my legs. Because then what I'm thinking about is, oh, my hair looks nice today. Yeah, my hair looks good. You know, I feel happy because my hair looks nice. And I think we need to start getting into that mindset more of unprompted niceness. And things like that can just really help someone on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And you know what? It can help you too by feeling like you've helped people, by feeling like you've given them a little bit more happiness. And I think the saying that we are our worst critics is definitely true, and I think that's why it's more important than ever to try and, you know, make sure people are okay and make sure that they know that you like something about them, or that they know that they're loved. And you know, someone, you know, you might be your own worst critic, but that means there's got to be your best critic out somewhere. And I think it's important to try and be that for people, to try and be someone's best critic, to try and be nice and give them true, genuine compliments that you mean, not just saying it out of habit, you know, not just when they upload a selfie saying, oh yeah, you look nice because everyone else does. Like, genuine, proper compliments. If you like something about someone, if you think they look particularly nice that day for whatever reason, tell them. Because it means a lot more to people than I think you realise, which is weird, because right now, like, I think, oh, my comment won't make much of a difference if I just randomly tell someone they look pretty today. But then I know that if someone told me that, that would mean the world to me. And I think it's just about putting that context in place and thinking, how much would it mean to me if it was happening to me or said to me? So I think that's just a little bit of food for thought, just a small topic that I was, I don't know, just thinking over a little bit. We need to stop being our worst critics and we need to stop being other people's best critics. And I feel like there's maybe some wisdom there. There might not be. It might be me, like, you know, tiredly warbling on it. Almost 2:15. I'm gonna go to bed now, and hopefully my hair dries. And it's not mental tomorrow, and I don't focus on how mental my hair is tomorrow, and instead focus on something nice about someone instead. Anyway, I love your faces. Goodbye.